All right, it is December 27th, 2025, which means I have officially made it to 63 years of twisted steel and sex appeal. That's right. I said it. So, yeah, it's been an interesting year, challenging at times, but made it through and just out kind of enjoying the park a little bit today. And ah, there's a lot of the wildlife over there going off. There's a really cool, I don't think you can see it, but there's a whole like lake over there that's a lot of cool shit happens. And a lot of interesting sounds come out of there. I'm not even sure what that is. But anyways, so out here checking out the park today. I I'm doing pretty good right now. Um, I have every intention of making it to 64. That is definitely something I'm going to need your help with. And, this is what happens when you get diagnosed with something like cancer. You know, people come to you and they think everybody says, everyone close to you, is there anything I can do? And they mean it. Everybody's sincere. I know it. I also know they have no idea what to do because what can you do, right? And, but there actually is something in my case you can do. And, I don't expect anybody to solve all of my problems. That's not realistic. But small things make an enormous difference. I am on a very unscheduled, uh, long break from my treatment. My treatment's gone as far as shrinking the tumor goes very well. Long break like this is pretty scary. There are alternative things that I can be doing all out of pocket. Um, one of the things I had to do coming into this whole situation is the first decision, probably one of the hardest decisions I made was, I walked away from my main source of income, and because it was just not, it wasn't going to be good for my recovery for me to stay out there. Um, so that said, I need a little bit of help with living expenses. I get pretty close. I didn't know until yesterday that I was actually going to have a place to live next month, and somebody came through with uh, a donation that just pushed me over the edge. So super grateful for that. That takes a bunch of pressure off for the next few weeks. Uh, there's a lot of treatment there. A lot of the things I need to are things I put up. I'm going to post up. You can. I'll put a tag for. There's an Amazon wish list for a lot of supplements and things that I need that I'm working with Dr. Caraba on. He's been an amazing resource for me, and I want to do some videos with him and talk a little bit about what we're doing because he's amazing. There's some other larger treatments I need to do. There's IV therapy that is really beneficial. Every time you sit in that chair, it's $200, and you're doing it for 3 times a week, uh, for several weeks at a time. So, and that's a really big deal. Not doing these types of things during these treatment things are, like I said, it's a little sketchy. I'm going to post up some pictures in the next few videos of the progression of how the tumor has been going, and it's amazing how much it has shrank and how good it looks on our last scan. But when you look at over just how much it grew in the very beginning in only 2.5 weeks, it's like it's gets your attention. So, and everybody that's known anybody with cancer knows that these things have a tendency to come back, and they're pretty aggressive on the way back. So, uh, this is one of the my Amazon wish list is really helpful. If you go to my GoFundMe, and this is what I really need, is if you go to the top and it says donate once, and then you can go donate monthly. Small things add up. Just like an amount of if people could donate just something that isn't going to affect your life in the least. Just, no matter how small it is, it doesn't matter. Collectively, when you guys get together and do this, it adds up. It adds up really fast. So, that small monthly consistent donation is one of the most powerful things people can do for me right now. You know, along also, if you want to get a little more specific, the Amazon wish list is really helpful too, because there's a bunch of supplements on there that are really helpful. Um, so, anyways, I'll do some more videos and talk about ways that you can help in small ways, because I know everybody wants to contribute on some level. But then you know, I know what happens a lot of times is it's like, well, you can't do everything that you want to do, and then you know we end up not doing anything. And you know, I know that's you know, I know what it's like to be on that side of the fence with people. So you know, I just thought I'd share this. And you know, it's you know, I'm super grateful for you know making it to 63. uh, you know, today is a good day, and I'm planning on having a lot more. And I'm planning on, you know, I've learned so much through this, and I'm looking forward to sharing the things I've learned, so that, you know, I can help you guys when, if and when, you know, you or someone you love is ever, you know, facing something like this. So, anyways, um, you know, as always, click, like, share, and that makes a big difference. Um, you know, that's a small thing you can do, is just getting this out, you know, talking, you know, message one of your friends and go, hey, this is somebody that I'd really like to see you help. Even if you can just do even the smallest thing would really make a big difference. Uh, you know, people like to be involved with stuff. So uh, until next time, it's just a ride.